Welcome to Alchemy of Detox. Your blissful body begins here. I am Mariluccie, and I am so grateful to have you here with me. Detox your way to vibrant living as we embark on a spiritual and scientific journey to rebirth and renewal. This podcast is more than just about cleansing, it is about transformation. It is about unlocking the incredible power of your body to heal, regenerate, and thrive. Together, we'll uncover the ancient wisdom and modern breakthroughs that make true healing possible. So if you are ready to break free from toxins, elevate your energy, and reclaim your health, you are in the right place. Let's begin. Hey everyone, welcome back to Alchemy of Detox. I am Mariluccie, and today's episode is a little different. I'm getting personal, like really personal. So many things, a few things. I want to share some of the real, sometimes hilarious, sometimes tough lessons I've picked up on my detox journey. You know, if you have been tuning into this podcast, you already know detox isn't just about what's on your plate. It is about coming home to your body, your energy, your spirit. For me, it all started because something was just off. It felt off. I couldn't put a finger at first. But now looking back, I now realize I was going through perimenopause. But at the time, oh goodness, I was so confused. My stomach was constantly bloated. Like, am I pregnant? That kind of bloated. Every meal felt like a gamble. My stomach would make these wild, grueling noises. And honestly, I was so uncomfortable and I didn't even want to eat. And then there were the headaches, not the kind you just can brush off. Plus, my body hurt. My left knee ached so much, I started treating collagen like it was some kind of magic potion. My hips, my caderas in Spanish, hurt, and my neck was always stiff. I switched pillows more times than I could count off. At one point, I was convinced my mattress was cursed. I remember over 10 years ago, I started sleeping with a pillow between my legs, not just for comfort, because my hips started to ache at night and also when I woke up in the morning. So I'm a side sleeper. I've always been a side sleeper, but suddenly I needed that pillow because I could align my legs. And it became a ritual. Doesn't anyone else do this? Turns out that was my body was telling me something was happening. The funny thing is now the hip pain is gone, but now I cannot sleep without my pillow. My husband teases me about it, but hey, whatever helps me sleep, right? Another weird thing are my fingers. Every morning, they felt stiff and swollen, like they were trying to send me a message. Before I even opened my eyes, I worry about arthritis because, to be honest, it runs in my family as well as diabetes. So it was always in my mind. And deep, deep, deep down, as I said before, I've always knew the body can heal itself. So I was just against that idea. After my first couple detoxes, I noticed my hands weren't as swollen as much and the stiffness was fading. But I saw a pattern. If I ate certain foods, especially gluten or dairy, the stiffness would come back like an uninvited guest. But the more I detoxed, the more my body felt free and alive. It was a huge reminder that what we eat is more just than fuel. It is information, and our bodies are always listening. When I started detoxing, I didn't know what to expect. I was just wanted to feel different. I was foggy all the time, heavy, out of sync. But after a few days, things started to shift. Less bloating, fewer headaches, My hands felt better. My mind was clear, and even my skin started to glow. It was like my body was saying thank you. I became a total food detective, watching how my body reacted to everything. Gluten and dairy are the main culprits. If ate them, the stiffness and fatigue will come right back. But when I avoided them, I felt like I was vibrant. And you know what? I started enjoying food again. My digestion improved even after a big meal like steak. My body handled it better. I could eat with my family, feel connected, and not worry about that awful feeling afterwards. Detox taught me that healing isn't about deprivation, it is about awareness and balance. So when I ate well, my energy felt electric, like I was plugged into nature. But if I slipped back into old habits, I could feel the difference right away. Before detox, I had a dark spots and uneven patches on my face. I tried every cream out there, hoping it would finally work. But it wasn't until I started detoxing and healing from the inside out that my skin really changed and I noticed it. Slowly, the glow came back, not just in my face, but in how I felt looking myself in the mirror. And people started noticing. And that was what was a nice surprise. And then there were those cold sores. Ugh, they show up whenever I was stressed or eating poorly. Like my body's little warning light, but after consistent detox and paying attention to my food, those breakouts were almost gone. It is such a relief to know I'm not powerless. My body can find balance again. And my hair was another story. It used to be weak and fall out in clumps. That was scary, but after a couple cycles of detox, it got shinier, stronger, and stopped falling out as much. My nails also grew stronger too. All these little changes added up. I started to feel more beautiful from the inside out. And I even had allergies when I was little. As a kid, certain soaps and lotions would give me rashes. Now I barely react. My skin is calmer. My whole system feels more stable. One of the powerful parts of my journey is this spiritual retreat called the Moon Dance. It is a spiritual retreat with fasting and prayer and deep inner work. When I first went, my first time in 2023, I'd only done just one detox protocol. And to be honest, I was scared of fasting. The retreat is 4 days and 4 nights, and the real magic happens at night, dancing under the moon with other women. During the day, we rest, talk, and do a sweat lodge or temazcal. And the first year, I did a light fast, a very light version, just fruit in the morning and a broth in the afternoon with a corn tortilla. It was tough. My body hurt all over my feet, my knees, everything. But then one night, the pain in my left knee got so bad, I didn't know how to keep going. In that moment, I felt my grandmothers with me. It was just like they were speaking to me on the other side. And they'd say something like, "We see you." It was incredible. And believe me, I hadn't taken anything, no substance at all, just pure presence, pain, and prayer. And within half an hour after that insight, my pain vanished, gone. I did cried. It was a breakthrough. So since then I've done moon dance every year and it feels magical. The last 2 years, my body felt lighter, dancing was easier, and I felt deeply connected to my inner wisdom. And I realized to feel light in the world, I have to feel light within. That's my big lesson. So if you're curious about the moon dance, especially if you're a woman, reach out to me. It happens in different places around the world, but you need an invitation. So the one here in Florida happens under the warm moon between February and March, and I highly recommend it. It's such an amazing experience. So here's what I've learned. Detox is not just a protocol. It is a relationship. It is a conversation with your body. When you really listen, your body will guide you back to wholeness. Every symptom is a message. Every discomfort is an invitation to go deeper. Now I see those moments as checkpoints, not as setbacks. And if you are in your own healing, feeling bloated, foggy, tired, achy, just know you're not alone. Your body is wise. You're not broken. You are waking up. Every little choice you make toward healing matters. Thanks for listening to a little side of my story. I hope this reminds you that healing is possible and that even in the messy moments, there's magic, there's movement, there is alchemy. And before I sign off, I want to invite you to connect with me if this topic resonates and if you're curious about starting your own detox protocols. You can find me on my website and social media channels, and I'll share those links under the resources and notes in this episode. So I would like to join you and answer any questions that you have and take part on this beautiful community that is going actually every day. And just I have been learning and transforming my life with detox, I dare you can too, to take the first step in this beautiful journey to achieve the health and vibrancy that you deserve. In the next episode, we will start a new phase, looking at detox through the lens of an ancient archetypes of shamanic traditions. And we will explore how to reconnect with your body and how to shed what no longer serves you. I can't wait to dive in with you. And until next time, stay conscious, my friends, stay vibrant, and remember, your body and soul are meant to thrive. Let's make space for that transformation together. Bye.